Hello, everyone. Just popping in for a couple cards this afternoon before I head out. Oh, wrong deck. Hello to anyone that's viewing. I'm Crystal, if you don't already know me. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, whoever is viewing. I had to fix the music. Well, good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I've been busy with chores and laundry. So if anyone would like their own personalized reading, follow the link on my post, or you can see it down in the corner. For now, I'm just going to do some general readings for anyone that's viewing. Alright, we have rebirth. Let's see if I got this. Nope, I have to flip it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there we go. That works. Alright. Rebirth. I actually pulled this card for a friend just the other day. Pretty much tells you exactly what you need to know just by looking at it. Alright. In Zen, you are coming from nowhere and you are going to nowhere. You are just now, here, neither coming nor going. Everything passes by you. Your consciousness reflects it, but it does not get identified. When a lion roars in front of a mirror, do you think the mirror roars? Or when the lion is gone and a child comes dancing, the mirror completely forgets about the lion and starts dancing with the child. Do you think the mirror dances with the child? The mirror does nothing. It simply reflects. Your consciousness is only a mirror. Neither do you come nor you go. Things come and go. You become young, you become old, you're alive, you're dead. All these states are simply reflections in an eternal pool of consciousness. This card depicts the evolution of consciousness as it is described by Friedrich Nietzsche in his book, Thus Spake Zarathustra. He speaks of the three levels of camel, lion, and child. The camel is sleepy, dull, self-satisfied. He lives in delusion, thinking he's a mountain peak, but really he is so concerned with others' opinions that he hardly has any energy of his own. Emerging from the camel is the lion. When we realize we've been missing life, we start saying no to the demands of others. We move out of the crowd, alone and proud, roaring our truth. But this is not the end. Finally, the child emerges, neither acquiescent nor rebellious, but innocent and spontaneous and true to his own being. Whatever the space you're in right now, sleepy and depressed or roaring and rebellious, be aware that it will evolve into something new if you allow it. It is a time of growth and change. Hello. Look here. I can't see your name there. It's really hard to see the text. But if you'd like a personalized reading, you can follow the link in the bottom right of my screen. I copy and paste that or type it in your browser. I'm just doing general readings right now, so if you'd like a personal reading, I'll get a notification. It'll pop up right over here somewhere. And let me know. And you can put your question or whatever you'd like some insight on in the message section. Alright, let's shuffle these cards. And for anyone viewing, if you don't already know me, I'm Crystal, and I'm here doing card readings. I'm not going to do the guided meditation this afternoon. I'm just going to do some quick readings. Seems to be a decent day out here in Pittsburgh. Not too cold. I'm sure that will change. Alright, let's pull just a general card here. Alright, we have sharing. Oh. Drop my book. Sorry, I was trying to move stuff. Alright, sharing. We're working with the Osho Zen Tarot today instead of the crystal deck. This is my new favorite deck. Alright, I found it. Hello to anyone that's here. We're doing a reading. And this card is sharing from the Osho Zen Tarot. As you move above to the fourth center, that is the heart, your whole life becomes a sharing of love. The third center has created the abundance of love. By reaching to the third center in meditation, you become so overflowing with love, with compassion, and you want to share. It happens at the fourth center, at the heart. That's why even in the ordinary world, people think love comes out of the heart. For them, it's just hearsay. They've heard it. They don't know it because they've never reached to their heart. But the meditator finally reaches to the heart. As he has reached to the center of his being, the third center, suddenly an explosion of love encompassed compassion and joy and blissfulness and benediction has arisen in him with such a force that it hits his heart and opens the heart. The heart is just in the middle of all your 7 centers, 3 centers below, 3 centers above. You've come exactly to the middle. The Queen of Fire is so rich, so much a queen, that she can afford to give. It doesn't even occur to her to take inventories or to put something aside for later. She dispenses her treasures without limits, welcoming all and sundry to partake of the abundance, fertility, and light that surrounds her. When you draw this card, it suggests that you are too in a situation where you have an opportunity to share your love, your joy, and your laughter. And in sharing, you'll find that you feel even more full. There is no need to go anywhere or to make any special effort. You find that you can enjoy sensuality without possessiveness or attachment, can give birth to a child, or do a new project with an equal sense of creativity fulfilled. Everything around you seems to be coming together now. Enjoy it, ground yourself in it, and let the abundance in you and around you overflow. Oh, I got goosebumps with this card. I don't know if anybody's watching, but whoever views this later, I hope that resonates with you. I'm kind of starting to think a lot of these cards I'm pulling are directed at me. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is all about. Anyway, I'm in this afternoon just doing a few card readings. If you'd like a personalized reading, follow the link in the comments there on Facebook. Anyone else? You can see the link in the bottom right corner of my screen. Hello, Alicia. What are you working on? I want cake pops. Really bad. I'm coming to Florida. I can get a ticket for like $50 probably. I need to be somewhere where it's warm. So I'm like on a different planet apparently. I thought it was Saturday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's kind of nice. Oh, we got something popping out. When the card pops out, that's what that's the one that's coming up. Understanding. All right. This is within the same section as the last card. Here we go. You're out of jail, out of the cage. You can open your wings and the whole sky is yours. All the stars and moon and the sun belong to you. You can disappear into the blueness of the beyond. Just drop clinging to this cage, move out of the cage, and the whole sky is yours. Open your wings and fly across the sun like an eagle. In the inner sky, the inner world, freedom is the highest value. Everything else is secondary, even blissfulness, ecstasy. There are thousands of flowers, uncountable, but they all become possible in the climate of freedom. The bird pictured on this card is looking out from what seems to be a cage. There is no door, and actually the bars are disappearing. The bars were an illusion, and this small bird is being summoned by the grace and freedom and encouragement of the others. It is spreading its wings, ready to take flight for the very first time. The dawn of a new understanding, that the cage has always been open, and the sky has always been there for us to explore, can make us feel a little shaky at first. It's fine and natural to be shaky, but don't let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure on offer, right there alongside the shakiness. Move with the sweetness and gentleness of this time. Feel the fluttering within. Spread your wings and be free. Two parties. Ugh. What all are you making? Send me pictures so I can just roll over them. Yeah, but anyway, for anyone that's been watching, I thought it was Saturday, but it's Friday. Alright, so that card was Understanding. If you'd like your own personal reading, follow the link in the comment or in the post on Facebook or on the just go ahead and post the link, paste the link in your browser. All right. Hello to anyone that's just popping in. We're doing some card readings this afternoon. We're not going to do the meditation. I'm just going to get through a few readings and come back later on this evening. So I can reword my entry. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Saturday. I don't understand. Alright, we have conditioning. There we go. Another lion. And this is the Osho Zen Tarot. That's what we're working with today for anyone that's viewing. Alright. Unless you drop your personality, you will not be able to find your individuality. Individuality is given by existence. Personality is imposed by the society. Personality is social convenience. Society cannot tolerate individuality because individuality will not follow like a sheep. Individuality has the quality of the lion. The lion moves alone. The sheep are always in the crowd, hoping that being in the crowd will feel cozy. Being in the crowd, one feels more protected, secure. If somebody attacks, there is every possibility in a crowd to save yourself. But alone, only the lions move alone. And every one of you is born a lion, but the society goes on conditioning you, programming your mind as a sheep. It gives you a personality, a cozy personality, nice, very convenient, very obedient. Society wants slaves, not people who are absolutely dedicated to freedom. Society wants slaves because all the vested interests want obedience. This card recalls an old Zen story about a lion who was brought up by sheep and who thought he was a sheep until an old lion captured him and took him to a pond where he showed him his own reflection. Many of us are like this lion. The image we have of ourselves comes not from our own direct experience, but from the opinions of others. A personality imposed from the outside replaces the individuality that could have grown from within. We become just another sheep in the herd, unable to move freely and unconscious of our own true identity. It's time to take a look at your own reflection in the pond and make a move to break out of whatever you've been conditioned by others to believe about yourself. Dance, run, jog, go get gibberish, whatever is needed to wake up the sleeping lion within. So, I think this could actually resonate with a whole lot of different people. Wake up. My hair keeps getting stuck on the mic. Sorry about that, guys. Hello to anyone viewing. If anyone would like their own personalized reading, you can go ahead and follow this link. It's bit.ly/crystals. We're just in this afternoon doing a few card readings. Popping in to see if anyone wants a little bit of insight. Alright, we are the world. See if that's better. Trying to get that in a nice view for you. We are the world. Let's find this. This is a large deck with a lot of variations. It's actually the very last card in the deck. Sorry, guys. When thousands and thousands of people on the earth are celebrating, singing, dancing, ecstatic, drunk with the divine, there is no possibility of any global suicide. With such festivity and with such laughter, with such sanity and health, with such naturalness and spontaneity, how can there be a war? Life has been given to you to create and to rejoice and to celebrate. When you cry and weep, when you are miserable, you are alone. When you celebrate, the whole existence participates with you. Only in celebration do we meet the ultimate, the eternal. Only in celebration do we go beyond the circle of birth and death. Humanity is depicted here as a rainbow of beings, dancing around the mandala of earth with their hands joined together in joy and gratitude for the gift of life. This card represents a time of communication, of sharing the riches that each of us brings to the whole. There is no clinging here, no grasping. It is a circle without fear of feelings or inferiority and superiority. When we recognize the common source of our humanity, the common origins of our dreams and longings, our hopes and fears, we are able to see that we are all joined together in the great miracle of existence. When we can combine our tremendous inner wealth to create a treasure of love and wisdom that is available to all, we are linked together in the exquisite pattern of eternal creation. Alright. I think I'll do maybe one or two more here. Maybe a few more than that. If you'd like your own personal reading, follow this link at bit.ly/crystals. You can find it in the comment section on Facebook as well. Alright, let's go ahead with another card. I don't want to shuffle these cards as you would a regular deck of cards. I don't want to bend them. I did that with my crystal cards. Well, hello to anyone that's viewing today. I'm Crystal. If you don't already know me. I'm just here trying to spread some insight and spread some love. If anyone has anything they'd like some insight on, let me know. Anyone watching? I'm not going to be on very much longer, so I'm going to go ahead and say the next person to comment will get a free reading. Comment me or leave me your question. First person I see pop up here will get a reading. And you can see the in the bottom left-hand corner here, my supporters. Those are people that have had readings. Alright, Alicia. It's your turn, girl. We have morality. There we go. Alright, so this is for you, Alicia. It's funny, I got that card about traveling and being adventurous right after I was talking about going to Florida. I'd love to go. Alright, here we go. Bodhidharma far transcends moralists, Puritans, so-called good people, do-gooders. He has touched the very rock bottom of the problem. Unless awareness arises in you, all of your morality is bogus. All your culture is simply a thin layer which can be destroyed by anybody. But once your morality has come out of your awareness, not out of a certain discipline, then it is totally different matter. Then you will respond in every situation out of your awareness, and whatever you do will be good. Awareness cannot do anything that is bad. That is the ultimate beauty of awareness, that anything comes out of it simply beautiful, is simply right, and without any effort, without any practice. So rather than cutting the leaves and the branches, cut the root. And to cut the root, there is no other method than a single method. The method of being alert, of being aware, of being conscious. Morality has restricted all the juice and energy of life to the narrow confines of her mind. It can't flow there, so she really has become a dried-up old prune. Her whole manner is very proper and stiff and severe, and she's always ready to see every situation as black and white, like the jewel she wears around her neck. The Queen of Clouds lurks in the minds of all of us who've been brought up with rigid ideas of good and bad, sinful and virtuous, acceptable and unacceptable, moral and immoral. It's important to remember that all these judgments of the mind are just products of our conditioning, and whether our judgments are applied to ourselves or others, they keep us from experiencing the beauty and godliness that lies within. Only when we break through the cage of our conditioning and reach the truth of our own hearts can we begin to see life as it really is. This is an interesting card. Alright. So, I don't know if that resonated, Alicia. But that one was for you. So we are doing card readings with the Osho Zen Tarot. I had a card reading done by a friend at a festival using this deck, and within the first couple seconds I had tears in my eyes. I took a look at the deck and just had to buy it. And this was a long time ago. I haven't used this deck, and I've only ever used it for myself and for just a few friends. And now live. Hello to my new follower. Thanks for following. Daily card readings a few times a day. Sometimes I have marathons, sometimes I just come on for a little while. We're about to hit half an hour now. Alright, nothingness. Nothing there. Just nothing. I don't like this. And there's not much here. I can see. Anyone can see there's not much text here either. So sometimes a little bit says a lot. Buddha has chosen one of the really very potential words, shunyata. The English word, the English equivalent, nothingness, is not such a beautiful word. That's why I would like to make it no thingness. Because the nothing is just nothing. It is all. It is vibrant with all possibilities. It is potential, absolute potential. It is unmanifest yet, but it contains all. And the beginning is nature, and the end is nature. So why in the middle do you make such fuss? Why in the middle becoming so worried, so anxious, so ambitious? Why create such despair? Nothingness to nothingness is the whole journey. Being in the gap can be disorienting and even scary. Nothing to hold on to, no sense of direction, not even a hint of what choices and possibilities might lie ahead. But it was just a state of pure potential that existed before the universe was created. All you can do now is to relax into this nothingness, fall into this silence between the words, watch this gap between the outgoing and incoming breath, and treasure such each empty moment of the experience. Something sacred is about to be born. So I guess it wasn't that bad. Kind of got a bad vibe from the card. But that's... Hello to anyone that's joining us this afternoon. Joining me. I'm doing card readings with the Oshos and Tarot. If you'd like your own, you can follow the link that's on my posts. It's bit.ly/crystalscrystals. It's KRISTALCRYSTALS. Thanks, Mom. Postponement. Yeah, postponement 4. Postponement is simply stupid. Tomorrow you will also have to decide, so why not today? And do you think that tomorrow you'll be wiser than today? Do you think that tomorrow you'll be livelier than today? Do you think that tomorrow you'll be younger than today? Or fresher than today? Tomorrow you'll be older. Your courage will be less. Tomorrow you'll be more experienced. Your cunningness will be more. Tomorrow death will come closer. You will start wavering and being more afraid. Never postpone for the tomorrow. And who knows? Tomorrow may come or may not come. If you have to decide, you have to decide right now. Dr. Vogel, the dentist, finished his examination on a pretty young patient. "Miss Baseman," he said, "I'm afraid I'm going to have to pull out your wisdom teeth." "Oh my," exclaimed the girl, "I'd rather have a baby." "Well," said Dr. Vogel, "could you make up your mind so that I can adjust the chair?" Make up your mind. Don't go on postponing indefinitely. The woman in this picture is living in a gray landscape, full of unreal, cut-out clouds. Through the window frame, she can see the colors and light and aliveness, and although she would like to move through the frame, as we can see by the rainbow colors appearing in her garment, she can't quite manage to do it. There is still too much what-if activity in her mind. Tomorrow never comes, they say, but no matter how often it is said, it seems that most of us tend to forget the truth of it. In fact, the one and only result of postponing things is a dull and depressing feeling of incompletion and stuckness today. The relief and expansiveness you will feel once you put aside all the dithering thoughts that are preventing you from acting now will make you wonder why you ever waited so long. Whatever you are holding back from doing, do it. Let go of the fear. And stop postponing your goals, whatever they may be. Alright, we're gonna do just a few more here. Let me know if anybody wants a personalized reading. I hope everyone's having a good day. Just to give a little update, we're working on the website, having a few issues. So, if anyone's trying to visit that, I apologize. We'll get that fixed soon. And I'm going to do a few more things here. Do a few more readings, and I'm actually going to add to my live. I'm going to start doing watch parties and try to get people in viewing a lot of the videos and talks and such that have made a difference in my life. Hi Josh, if you'd like a personalized card reading, you can follow the link. It's in the comments, or I'm sorry, it's in the post. It's bit.ly/crystalscrystals. You can see it in the right side of my screen. Just type that into your browser. I'll see a notification pop up there, and it'll let me know that you've requested a reading, and you put your question or whatever you'd like insight on in the message section. Alright, we have past lives. This is something I'd like to have, a past life regression. Something I really would like to have done. I'm not sure. I can't even say what I believe in, to be completely honest with you. I don't have a straight faith. I don't like to be judged or placed in a category. But I try to expand my knowledge and learn everything I can and be respectful of everyone's faith. This is a little different than a lot of people would expect. Yeah. I see a lot of people doing card readings and like life path readings and such on different pages, and they're doing a lot of good work. So I want to join that on a whole nother level. Yeah, so anyway, I'm sitting here shuffling the cards, just talking. We have the card here. Here we go. Past lives. The child can become conscious only if in his past life he has meditated enough, has created enough meditative energy to fight with the darkness that death brings. One simply is lost in an oblivion, and then suddenly finds a new womb and forgets completely about the old body. There is a discontinuity. The darkness, this unconsciousness, creates a discontinuity. The East has been working hard to penetrate these barriers, and 10,000 years has not been in vain. Everybody can penetrate to the past life, or many past lives, but for that you have to go deeper into your meditation, for two reasons. Unless you go deeper, you cannot find the door to another life. Secondly, you have to be deeper in meditation, because if you find the door of another life, a flood of events will come into the mind. It's hard enough to even carry one life. Maybe I shouldn't do the past life regression, huh? Alright, the hands of existence form the shape of the female genitals, the opening of the cosmic mother. Revealed within are many images, spaces from other times. While it might be entertaining to fantasize about famous past lives, it is just a distraction. The real point is to see and understand the karmic patterns of our lives, and their roots in an endless repetitive cycle that traps us in unconscious behavior. The two rainbow lizards on either side represent knowing and not knowing. They are the guardians of the unconscious, making sure that we are prepared for a vision that might otherwise be shattering. A glimpse into the eternity of our existence is a gift, and understanding the function of karma in our lives is not something that can be grasped at will. This is a wake-up call. The events in your life are trying to show you a pattern as ancient as the journey of your own soul. Whoa. That was a good one. Alright, well, I'm going to end it with that one. Thanks for anybody that popped in this afternoon. I'll be back later on tonight with another live session. We're going to read some cards, do a meditation, maybe even do a watch party and watch a video or two. We'll see. I'll surprise you. But I hope everyone has a good rest of your Friday afternoon, and I will see you this evening.